I've bought this camera 6 months ago, and we've reached to about almost 10,000 images coming out of this baby, which means I would take about roughly 1,500 photos a month, which means about 50 photos a day. That's how much I love it, how much I love using it. At the beginning of this year, when it was first introduced, I looked at the reviews and I said, this is nothing, this is a gimmick. But when I bought it, accidentally bought it on in June, I couldn't stop using it for like 6 months. So while you're watching this, we're in December 2025, 6 months after I bought it, and karma is real. This is not your usual camera. As you can see, it is not a normal one. So you gotta take a different approach to this. It's a mixture, somewhat in between of film and digital, and that's why I love it. It may not be the camera for you, for everyone, but it is for me, even when I think it's not for me. So why not give it a try? Try laying hand on it, rent it for a few days, see if you like it, like I did, and I have been liking it so far. As you can see, there's not a lot of dials, and it is for pure photography enjoyment, and I had a lot of fun shooting it. Here you will have the aperture dial. It's not so much though, because the camera sensor is kind of small, 1 inch ish, I guess. So I rarely use it. Maybe in low light, and when I shoot in film camera mode, I will turn it on. No, sorry, I will put to f2.8, because if I don't, auto aperture will push it to like f5 or 4, and ISO like 12,800, which is not so much of a fan. I'm not so much of a fan of it. Okay, and then we have the EV compensation, which I use a lot, because a senior of mine said this is kind of a pinhole camera, a pinhole photography. So what you do is you don't think much of the how do you say it? You don't think much of the white balance, the aperture, everything technical stuff. You just shoot, don't think, just shoot. So that is my approach too, and I had a lot of fun. When I see a scene and I think, oh, okay, this is cool, I wanna photograph it, I wanna make it a memory of mine. So I block out the cap. This is kind of unique too. A lot of friends who first encounter this camera doesn't know how to open this lens cap. Okay, and I turn on the camera and I look through the viewfinder and just half press the shutter to focus, and then take a photo. That's it. And instead of having the pressure to make good or great photos. I ended up making crappier photos, but I don't really care that much because it's the process of uh, pulling out the camera, looking through the viewfinder, and pressing the button. It is a bliss. Uh, it is content, and that's why I love using it. Even when the camera came out not so good, but I still enjoy the process. You know what I mean? Over here you will have the film simulation or filter mode. uh, I don't use film simulation as much because with this small sensor size, uh, using film simulation is no better than or no different than other X or GFX series camera that I own. It's even worse. Some may say that a lot may say that the photos quality came out of this is even worse than a normal nowadays phone. So that's why in this aspect this doesn't shine. That's why you go to filter, and I ended up using a lot of light leak and halation and aspire film. Why? Because it is unique. Especially with light leak, you have no control about how the light will be the light will be leaking into your photos, and that's what make it unique. Not like every other film simulation like you can do on post process. I know that with phones and apps nowadays you can do it, but I don't know, I just enjoy the process of taking the photos as I mentioned before. I got a solo few day trips before, and instead of bringing the other X series camera like the X100V, I gave this baby a try, and I ended up having shooting a lot of photos, and I love it so far. Okay, about the cumbersome of this camera is the touchscreen. Even though I ended up not using it too much, but see, I just accidentally covered the sensor, the eye sensor. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, but you see, now I'm embarrassing myself and the camera. Oh, now we're talking. I wish it is more responsive. The second thing is the flash is okay, but it is an LED flash, not a xenon one. So I wish the X-Half 2 has some improvement on it. Oh, another thing I really like about the X-Half is this looks like a signature. When my wife first saw it, she thought that I had it engraved into the camera, but no, this is like the two guys, one of the two guys from DP Review said this is a love letter from Fuji to their user, and I think the same way. My folks, my Vietnamese folks said that this is such a gimmick camera, so as the name X-Half, so they wait for the price to drop down to half of it, which is now like $400 for a used one, for a second-hand one. Then they'll buy it. But I think they're like me because they haven't laid hand on it, so they don't have the experience by themselves. But to other reviewers judging this camera by their own bias towards that, I think the most thing that they care is image quality, which it doesn't shine at all, but the fun of using it. I've been repeating this once too many times because I really enjoy shooting it. And the filters, the unexpected way of having know how the photos coming out, especially when you use the film camera mode. When I think of it, I don't open the battery and what is this, memory card, the cover anymore, not as much as I used to with other X cameras, because if I need to get the photos, I just transfer the photos to the X-Half app via phone, and then the battery, which you can totally charge via the USB-C port right here. Okay, so there's no need to open the cover anymore. The X app is really something that the developers, the designer put effort into, because it is really well made. I'll show you in the video. It's the process of waiting for your photos to be developed. It's the urge, the wait, the excitement of how the photos will come out when I first use it is something really memorable. With this film camera mode, okay, you confirm with what film roll you're gonna use, okay, and then you're gonna choose with normal 35 millimeters film rolls. You will have 36, but with other smaller like half frame film camera, so 36 make it to 72. But I usually use 36 frames only. Okay, and it's up to you. Okay, and when you press start, you can either you can choose the mode here. What is it? The exposure mode. Okay, it's only either aperture or auto. And another thing I love is the day stamp. There you go. And then start, and when you press the button, this go to 1. You cannot shoot another photo until you pull the lever. This is kind of gimmick though, because there is no pressure, there is no weight hold on to it like a real mechanical lever, if you know what I'm saying. But it is cool though. Yeah, I don't love or hate it so much. It is what it is. The movie mode is cool too. You can use the filters to apply it into the movie recording. But I wish that it goes down to 15 frames per second, so it looks more like the beginning of films where they have very little frames per second. The thing with this viewfinder is it is just a viewfinder with no other specs, no other numbers whatsoever. So you just wish yourself luck. And like I said, sometimes the photos turn out like it. Sometimes Sometimes they are out of focus, but it doesn't matter. It's the fun having it. It's the feeling. It's as a long time photography enthusiast, more than 10 years, I've been chasing technical stuff over the years. So I forgot the fun of using a camera, and it should be that way all the time. I remember when I first bought my Canon 1100D for the first time, the biggest sensor I've ever got, which is the APS-C sensor. I got out of the store and shoot everything moving or static, and coming back now, looking back at the photos, I still love them, even though they're not the best photos in the world. And it's the fun of using the camera. And life should always be about fun. And when I got camera like this or lenses like the Sigma 16 to 300 millimeters or the Tamron 18 to 300 millimeters, I ended up having a lot of fun because I can shoot a lot and it makes me happy.